Hi, this is Rockport Ryan with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.
All right, starting out this week, these beautiful temperatures that we've been having are producing some beautiful fishing conditions. Uh, Starting out here at Port Bay Road, coming out from this launch spot, let me tell you, come around this side right here. These higher waters are letting us come up on this, what would normally be covered in grass, but we're over it. The grass is starting to die off. Coming back up this shoreline, top waters for some reds, hooking up to some nice mid-slot reds. As you come up, you're going to find a little cut that goes back into a small lake. Go ahead and take a quick pass into that little small lake. When we were out there, the black drum were so thick you just saw humps across almost the entire little lake. With that, we were using the Z-Man scented crabs. Beautiful bait, worked wonderful. Every cast got us a nice black drum. We came out, started drifting across this main mouth of Port Bay, just trolling some paddle tails. And when you start getting in some bites, stop, stake out, make some casts, picking up some nice, mid-slot trouts coming across. With that south wind, when we get it occasionally, let it blow you all into this little cove. Right on the back side of this cove, they tend to get pushed up there. We got some nice upper slot reds there. Come back up to the back side of this island. There's some nice cuts in that island that the reds are going up into, and we're still hooking up into there. That's going to be more of your top waters because it is going to be getting a little shallower. Follow it on out this cut, head down this shoreline if you want to continue fishing. All along this shoreline, there'll be a couple of cuts that'll have some nice reds, or you can head on back. And as you come across this way, definitely keep making some casts around those old power line pilings with your paddle tails for some trout. If you are using bait in this whole area, your shrimp will be killing on everything. And definitely around these pilings, go after some of those super huge sheep's head. Another great place that we'll be checking out to this week is going to be coming here from right next to the aquatic center in Aransas Pass. When you launch from that launch spot, everybody goes around to the left to head straight out to the water. Take your time, go around to the right side in that initial canal. When you come around that first curve and stuff, we're consistently seeing some nice reds up in there. As you come out of that canal system, when you're working along these islands and everything, the cuts between the islands, the shallows between the islands and the shores have been holding some nice reds. When you come out past those islands into that initial flat before you get to the ICW, we've been picking up some really nice trout. That's definitely going to be using, let's say, like your unfair shrimp, your paddle tails. Root beer and chartreuse has been working really well for us this past week, and it's looking like it's going to continue going forward. Work your way all along those flats. When you get to the ICW RV park, go ahead and work up and around that pier, going back down into that opening. Still going to be having some like nice trout and everything. Come across to this spoil island, work your way back down the edge of the spoil island. Right next to that channel marker, you'll notice that the shoreline dips in. There's a grass line that's about 12 feet off that shoreline that pins the fish closer to the shoreline. You'll see boat guys out by the marker casting, but their casts aren't going to get close enough to where those redfish are. Keep coming down along that shoreline. When you come around, you'll find a nice deep cut off the point of that spoil island. In there, we've been finding some nice reds. Be a little careful. If you see the bait fish going crazy, we have had some jacks running through that cut. So your light tackle may not be enough to catch a jack, but it can be a fun ride. Coming around the backside of this all the way up to the backside of Ransom Island, when we've got those more northerly winds, has been producing some nice drifts and some nice redfish. Top waters can work, but again, I would drop it down below the surface a little with your rattle traps, unfair shrimp, paddle tails. That's mostly what's been working for us. All right, coming over here to Corpus Christi, right around Demet Pier, launching from over in that area, coming anywhere along this shoreline, has been producing a nice mixed bag of red and trout. Mostly going with topwaters in the morning. As you come out to these cuts and everything, that's where you start throwing your paddle tails. Z-Man trout trick has been working real nice. Again, root beer and chartreuse has been working well for us. All in this area is going to be producing, like I said, a mixed bag of not necessarily huge upper slot oversized reds, but some nice eaters in that 24, 25 range, and some nice 17, 18-inch trout. All right, this week's wild card is going to be for you night fishermen, launching from anywhere here around Red Dot, coming out, working underneath that causeway at night. You can come under it, let those guys on the pier have that little opening, but come underneath that pier to the other side. And man, at night we have still been killing some trout. Lighter colors, some of like your glow, your live glows, the live glow unfair shrimp have been working well. Working them just below the surface. You'll be able to just keep doing those retrieves. Start off kind of quick and just slowly work your retrieve a little bit slower. Find where they are in the water column, and you will be able to pick them up. If you want to go all along that channel and everything, it still is a beautiful, beautiful night for fishing. Just remember, try to have a 360 light and definitely be wearing your PFD if you are going to go out at night.
This is Rockport Ryan. Thank you for watching.